This industry tends to breed competitive type A people. How did you decide that you wanted to build a culture that was collaborative rather than competitive? It was utterly client focused. When did you decide you wanted to do that? And how have you, just thought about that? How did you get to that point?
Good question. That was from my life experiences working at the wirehouses and at the banks, and just seeing how everyone was working against each other to gather clients and keep your clients. And everyone was afraid to share ideas with your other coworkers because everyone wanted a competitive advantage. And that competitive advantage came from getting someone that you don't have. And so I experienced that for many years and decided that's not what I want. When I have my opportunity to have my own firm, which is always a dream of mine, was to build out a partnership and a place where all the advisors can help each other, knowing that not everyone has all the answers. So we've done a good job here of also having each individual in our firm take some specialties and become really an expert at it. So, for instance, my love has always been working with folks with special needs. So I sought that designation out, took the coursework for it, and it's a good part of my practice, but I can also share that with other advisors who have clients, whether they're adults or younger, that have special needs. Yeah. And I can bring a client in and hand them right off, knowing they're going to take great care of them, and they're going to get the services they need without being gouged pricing-wise or be shoved in a bad product. So that's always been a driver for me when building the firm, was to make sure that we're not in silos, that we do work together with clients. Everyone can participate. We can all do well financially, not only from the top advisors, but all the way to the staff. And that was important because I saw a lot of disgruntled staff members at firms because they felt like they had no buy-in to what was going on. Yeah. And I knew that at that point, if you're not invested in the firm, you're just an employee. Yeah. And your work will reflect that.
Well, I think the best testament I can give to the proof of, what you wanted to build as someone who's coming from the outside has been a part of it is, I wrote, maybe 5 years ago, what are my business goals? And one of them was, by the time I was 40 years old, have 50 million under management. By the time I was 50, to be at 100 million. That's accelerated so much that I've hit 100 million and I haven't hit 40 yet. And I think that it would be utterly arrogant and naive for me to think that I somehow did this all on my own, when I utterly realize it's through Rose, Ariel, the staff, from your support and everyone else's. And I'm totally comfortable sharing that because at the end of the day, it is a collective success that we have in the office. And who wouldn't want to go somewhere where everyone kind of experiences collective success? Beyond the money, who cares? At the end of the day, yes, you want to be compensated fairly. But when you have work-life balance and you know that you're supported to get to where you want to go, and then you see it happens quicker than you would have thought, that's what any advisor would want, and that's what I got, so I can't validate it any more than that. Great.
And we want to be a force multiplier for our advisors, and then to do that, you need a staff that can maximize in. I think all our advisors would say we never thought we'd be so successful as we have been the last couple of years, and that's because we put the right people around us. I always tell people, you become successful not because of who you are, it's who you surround yourself with. And if you surround yourself with successful people that are driven, you will get there.